This is a story that came from one of my subscribers, JG, and this came out in the BBC News September 12th, 2018. Egg freezing in your 40s, not sensible. Now, in Africa, the women have babies all the way into their 60s. And a lot of times when you see on TV the older women holding babies, those are actually their children, not their grandchildren. But let's get into this article. Fertility declines with age, so the optimum time for egg freezing is before a woman turns 35, it says. Yet data shows that the most common age in which women are treated is 38, with many freezing eggs into their 40s. NHS clinics usually have a younger cutoff age, but private ones may not. Okay, women who empty their savings to freeze their eggs. Should I freeze my egg for my 30th birthday? Why I chose to freeze my eggs. Okay. And a lot of times these women do this because, number one, there's not a lot of people getting married anymore, anywhere. Okay, especially here in the US, but even overseas, marriages are down. A lot of people are single. Women can only get egg freezing on the NHS if it's for medical reasons, such as needing a cancer treatment, which may cause them later fertility problems. Private clinics also offer it to women who want it for social reasons, like delaying starting a family because they haven't met the right partner yet. In 2016, 80% of the 1,310 freezing procedures carried out were done in private clinics. Around 890 of all the treatments were for women age 35 and older, compared with 419 treatments for women younger than this. The HFEA says it is not clear why patients of this age are freezing eggs. Most women freezing eggs, usually NHS funding, where age below 35, with 89% below 38. It says women must be given clear information about the risk, cost, and likely success rate of egg freezing, which is becoming an increasingly popular fertility insurance backup plan. Now, if you remember, there were stories that came out here in the US, a few stories, where the freezers had some kind of failure and the eggs were all lost. So it is not foolproof that these eggs can even be stored properly, because if they're not stored in a certain temperature, they're lost. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, most women that go back to try to use their eggs to get pregnant, they can't. Failure rate is high. Okay, it's not like it works every single time. They spend all this money, and a lot of times they don't even end up getting pregnant with the frozen eggs. Okay, egg freezing facts. Success rates can be low. Egg quality and number naturally drops as a woman gets older. It is not a simple fix for delaying motherhood. NHS funding may be available if you are having medical treatment that affects your fertility. Frozen eggs can usually be stored for 10 years. Egg freezing cost anywhere between 2,720 pounds to 3,920 per go. Most clinics will include a couple of years of storage in that price, but there may be an extra annual charge of up to 350 pounds for that service. The complete cost, if you then opt to thaw and use your eggs in a future treatment, is 7,000 pounds to 8,000 pounds. Birth rates from frozen own eggs are increasing, but remaining below that of conventional IVF treatment cycles, being successful 1 in every 5 times on average, compared to around 1 in 3 for fresh eggs, IVF. So that's an in vitro fertilization. While a woman's age at thaw has relatively small impact on a woman's chances of success, the age at freeze does, with evidence suggesting that if eggs are frozen below the age of 35, the chances of success will be higher than the natural conception rate. As the woman gets older, says the HFEA. All right, let me just go down a little. Clinics have an ethical responsibility to be clear that egg freezing below the age of 35 offers women their best chance of creating their much longed for family. Aileen Feeney from Fertility Network said women should know their fertility vital statistics: 28, 35, 42. By 28, female fertility has already begun to fall. 35, female fertility plummets. 42, your chances of becoming a biological mother is vanishingly small. You know, this is only for certain women. I just want you to know. Like I said, on the continent, I remember reading articles of those women well into their 60s still giving birth. I think it is more of the women here in the West where the cutoff age for them is 35, but it's definitely not all women on the planet. So the storage life for these eggs, 10 years. So if they don't try to use the eggs within 10 years, it's pretty much over. And the older the women are when they go through freezing their eggs, the less chance for them to even get pregnant. I know I have read a long time ago that when these women get older and they try to freeze their eggs, it's very uncommon, probably more common for them not to get pregnant at all. I have read those stories a lot over the years where they might have froze their eggs, and then when they tried to get pregnant, they can't get pregnant. Or the eggs are old and they're no good. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.